That is a massive part of the problem. And I think this is one of the big dubs for Mexico's president. And one of the reasons why I think they can now claim that they got a nice win out of this. Because the whole reason why cartels are so powerful is because they are armed to the teeth. And where do those guns come from? From the US. Just like the US has a right to complain about fentanyl being smuggled into the country and causing countless deaths, Mexico can rightly complain about the insane amount of weapons being smuggled into Mexico that allow the cartels to be powerful and then smuggle the drugs into the United States. So the real way to deal with this is to cut off that supply. Now, I'm gonna be very honest with you. I do not believe that this will amount to much, at least not on the end of the United States. I do believe that Mexico will do their best to try to, do the things that they promised, to have extra guards guarding the frontier, and to try to go after more drug dealers. I don't think the US will try to go after the arm dealers, because that just goes against their profit margins, and the US is not going to do that. Also, I think that Mexico just has more to lose. If there is a trade war, Mexico will be more affected than the US. The US will suffer greatly too, but Mexico, by all estimates, will suffer more. So I think that, plus Trump is very arrogant. I don't think he wants to even yield to Mexico in the way that it would be to fulfill the agreement. I mean, the amount of suffering that would have happened in Mexico, in the US, and in Canada if the tariffs had gone through would have been immense. However, I don't think Canadians are going to forget this. Canadians will very much forever remember how aggressive the US has been towards, even annexing them. So this will still deal probably permanent damage to the US reputation. The question still remains to what will happen with the tariffs that are supposed to be imposed on China and the European Union. And even if Trump is going to follow through the whole Denmark situation with Greenland. But at least for now, there is a pause, which is, again, objectively good.